Have you ever noticed, like when you're trying to get people to do something,
Mm-hmm.
like really trying to steer them in a direction you want them to go?
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's your partner or your kids or maybe even coworkers sometimes, how often does that actually work?
Right.
Not as often as we'd like.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
And it's kind of exhausting, right?
Yeah.
So this is why I'm so excited for this deep dive.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are going to be talking about Mel Robbins' book, The Let Them Theory, which offers a really interesting, different way to think about this.
Yeah, it's funny because it's such a simple idea,
Yeah,
but it has such profound effects, I think.
yeah. And the basic idea is, what if, instead of trying to get people to change or
Yeah.
to do things or to behave differently,
Right.
what if we just let them be?
Yeah, just let go.
And this is not about being a pushover.
Right.
It's actually like the opposite.
Exactly.
She actually says that this letting go can be incredibly empowering and lead to less stress, better relationships, and you achieving your goals.
And what's interesting is she came to this theory kind of the hard way.
Oh, really?
She was struggling, feeling overwhelmed with debt. She was dissatisfied with her job. There was tension in her marriage. Kind of
Oh.
sounds like a lot of us, right?
Yeah.
And so she kind of got to this breaking point and she started to question this whole idea of control.
Yeah.
Like, why are we trying to control everything and everyone around us?
Yeah. And was it helping?
Well, that's the thing. She realized it was actually making things worse. That this need for control that we have was actually creating more stress, more conflict. The more she tried to force things to go her way, the more resistance she met.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
don't know if that sounds familiar to you.
Totally. Yeah.
And there's this one story she tells in the book about her son's high school prom.
Oh, yeah.
And, she's picturing everything going wrong, as parents do, and she's driving everyone crazy with her worries.
Yeah.
And then she has this epiphany where she realizes she is fighting a losing battle trying to control a bunch of teenagers in the weather.
Yeah.
So she just decides to let go.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, guess what? Everyone, including herself, had a much better time.
Interesting.
And so it's a great example of how surrendering control can actually lead to more positive outcomes.
So I have a question for you listening right now.
Yeah.